Yo, yo, yo. Let's chat for a bit. How's everybody doing on this wonderful, yet smoky Thursday evening? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's blessed. I'm not going to hold you guys too long because right now, my phone is pretty much I wouldn't say about to die, but it's like I got enough to get through this live. So I'm going to try to make this as smooth as possible. Again, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying afloat. And like I said, I mentioned just a second ago that it is smoky. We're dealing with the wildfires in Canada, and right now, since I'm currently in Michigan, we're taking a huge effect of it of the air quality. So I'm praying that everything gets better over time because I know it's not going to happen overnight. But I'm praying that everybody has a safe travel to wherever they have to go. Hope everybody's either indoors or just be cautious. You know, you never know what's happening out here. So I pray that everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening so far. Couple of service announcements, as I always start off my lives with. I'm going to start to do my recording sessions for my podcast real soon. Like I said, I'm trying to release my podcast on the day of my birthday, and that's coming up real soon. August 3rd, I mean, it's pretty much 2 weeks away. I could say that. So I'm gonna try to do my best to get that situated and get that going, and we'll go from there. I want to do this right now. So I know they're not on Facebook and all the social media outlets, but in regards from yesterday to today, I want to send a happy belated to my nephew, Christopher. He's finally a teenager, y'all. That's amazing. That is amazing. I'm very grateful for my nephew. I love him to death. He's an amazing young guy. And I know, God has continued to bless him throughout these times. And I know, like I said, he's finally a teenager. He's 13. So I'm very happy to see him. And like I said, I'm going to try to get him his card and everything as soon as possible. And today, shout out to my big brother. I know I mentioned it earlier on Facebook that my brother's birthday is today. He just turned 49. Very grateful for my brother. My brother has been a big influence in my life over the past, almost over the past, but all my life, I should say. But he's really been that person I could talk to, since our father passed. So it's like I could talk to him. I could listen to him. My brother gives me good advice. Some things I kind of question, but other than that, like I love my brother. I listen to him. He's always been there for me, and I'm very grateful for him. So I pray to the Lord every morning for my brother. My brother has always been an influence to me. But again, it's a blessing to have a brother like him. So I just want to say happy birthday to my brother again. Yeah, 49. Getting up there, bro. But I love you, man. I really do. I appreciate everything you've done for me so far. So any other announcements I could think of? I don't think that's pretty much it. Just the podcast, the birthdays. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Other than that, I'm going to dive into this because, like I said, my phone is pretty much, I won't say about to die, but like I said, I'm going to try to get through this live as quickly as I can. I jot down a few notes here. So like the topic says, what's something society has normalized that you don't agree with? So I took down a few things for discussion points. Because a lot of times we normalize a lot of things, like, oh, it's a norm for this and a norm for that. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. I'm not the type that's going to be like, agree with everything that's being said online. But in my situations, like, we normalize so much stuff. It's like, it's ridiculous. And I think that when it comes to normalizing, how people live their life, everybody lives their life different. Everybody lives their life different, and however they want to do it, they could do it their way. But so a few talking points. But like I said, I'm not gonna hold long because of my phone battery. It says ghosting people instead of communicating. That could go wow, that's pretty much everybody, including myself. I'm not going to say, I don't ghost nobody. I have done it. Everybody has done it. No one can sit here and say that they have never done it. Do I try my best not to do it? Absolutely. That part I'm not going to lie about. I will keep 110% with everyone. I try my best not to do it. I know a lot of people has it's like their intentions is pretty much to ghost them and just never hear from them again. But me, it's like sometimes if I do it, it's not intentional. It's not like, oh my God, I can't stand this person. I gotta get away from them. Not thinking that way. I feel that if I'm going through some things right now, yeah, I shut down. I do. I shut down a lot, and I'll be the first to admit to that. And again, I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. It's just known fact. I tend to shut down all the time, and the thing is, it turns into ghosting instead of me talking about it. So, like I said, it's nothing personal. It's nothing rough that I can't say rough, but it's like I try my best to do what I can do, and it's like I prefer to do it alone. And I'm not going to lie, I prefer to do a lot of things alone. So that's why it's like I ghost people. I have, like I said, everyone's done it. No one in this earth right now that say that they never ghost nobody. I have, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best feeling ever, but it's a thing that everyone has done at least a couple times in their life. Just speaking straight facts. The other one I would say is constantly. Do I have it done? Yeah. Constantly comparing yourself to others on social media. That's me in a nutshell. I've gotten better over time. I'm not going to lie. I've gotten a lot better over time. Because there were times that I'd be like, oh my God, I just wish I was in their shoes. And now it's like I still have that just a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But it's like it's not as bad as it used to be. Because a long time ago, it's like I always try to compare myself. And everyone has done this either once or twice in their life. And they think that it's kind of like a norm, but at the same time, it's like you can change that. You can always do things that make your life a little bit better, and you can still go down that same road that everyone else is going down. But it's like take your own path. Take your own path. Go down that road, and then you never know what could happen next. So that's how I look at life when it comes to comparing yourself to other people. Yeah, social media shows all the good stuff, the good stuff about it. But they never show you the bad stuff. And I'm not going to say everything is all bad when it comes to stuff like that. I just feel that we show the results more than the struggle. And I do it too. There's been plenty of times. Like I would say, yeah, this was dope. I like this. I like this. I like this. But I never show what happens behind the scenes. Because social media is the way social media is brought up. Everybody has their own ways of looking at life right now. So it's like, I look at it as when it comes to comparing yourself, always consider that everyone has their own road. Everybody has their own path. And when they do that, everything be a little bit different. So everybody has compared themselves to at least a couple people online. Everybody. I'm not trying to say, you're just falling apart and all this, and I'm not saying that at all. But it's like you have compared yourself like, dang, I wish I was them. Or I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. Everyone has done it at least once. At least once. So that's how I look at that. Working yourself to burnout. That's me too. That's me too, because obviously it's like I want to do things on my own because I'm tired of waiting on people. And when I burn myself out, it's like, it's not the best feeling in the world. But things got to get done. And if I burn out, I burn out. And I'm not aiming for burnout, don't get me wrong. But it's like, sometimes, again, if you have something that you have to get done, it's like, I'd rather do it on my own. That's just me. Always been like that. This right here has been this was my favorite one of these points I put down. Not checking on people unless they reach out first. Oh boy, yeah. Not gonna lie, that's my life in a nutshell. That is my life in a nutshell. I'm always the type that will reach out, but it's like I don't hear from a lot of people unless they need something from me. I say a good 95% is like that. That 5%, we can talk back and forth. We can go back and forth. We could have general good conversations. Don't get me wrong. I have a very, very small, tiny, itty bitty percentage of them. Like my best friend. We talk all the time. Me and my boy Q, we talk all the time. My boy Henry, we talk all the time. But it's like I don't have to beg to get their attention. Like if we vibe, like if we chat, we chat. But it's like some people, I hit them up, hey, how you doing? Hope life's treating you well. Hope everything's all good. I'm a concerned person. Like I always check in on people. 9 times out of 10, I get left on red. But here's the kicker here. If they need something, they're all in my inbox, all in my text messages. But as soon as they get what they want, never hear from them again. And I'm looking at that towards a business perspective as well. And I have to look at a lot of things from a business perspective in a lot of situations. So if it's business wise, I have to prepare myself and I got to be professional. And when I do that, that's how I look at it right there. So yeah, if they need pictures done, they need this done, they need that done. Yes, I will be professional and I will do it. I will absolutely do it without no hesitation whatsoever. But after that, after they get either their pictures or whatever designs and whatever, t-shirts, anything, or as soon as they get it, deep down in your heart, you already know you're not going to hear from them unless they need something else. And like I said, that's my life in a heartbeat. That is my life in a heartbeat. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, that was the other one. Sorry, I missed one right here. It says thinking being busy always equal being successful. That's true. I don't agree with that. I mean, well, it depends. Let me put it that way. It all depends. Because you can always be busy and doing absolutely nothing, getting absolutely nowhere. So that's why I say it all depends. Because you could be a busy person. Like, you could be, like I said, with my photography stuff, you can always be that type that be like, oh, I got pictures left, right, up, down, left and right. And it's like, yeah, you're busy. That's a good thing. Like I said, it could be two different things. So like I said, you could be busy all you want to sometime, but you're not getting nowhere. And I've had moments like that. I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of moments like that. Like I could stay busy constantly doing this and doing that. End result, absolutely nothing. But then again, there's been times I would do photo shoots like crazy. Like I think one time I had 2 photo shoots in one day. No, I had 2 photo shoots and an event to shoot. Best day ever. That's when you're busy and it's like, yes, that's successful. But at the same time, I could be saying, yeah, I'm going to make this. Then when you make it, it's like you're not getting nowhere because why are you making it? So, yeah, that's a two-way street on that one because, yeah, you could be busy, but you could still be stuck in the same spot. But other than that, look like my phone is pretty much going down, down, down. So I guess I'm gonna end this live a little bit earlier than expected, but it's all good though because, like I said, this week been pretty rough on my body. I'm just tired, but other than that, everything else is good. Life is good. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I just want to make it one day at a time. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. For those who have been tuning in, I just want to say thank y'all. Because, just doing the lives, like sometimes I get some people, sometimes I don't. Either way it goes, it's not going to stop me from not doing them. So I'm going to continue to do my lives. I'm going to continue to stay on top of my game and take things one day at a time. I'm working on a complete transformation right now. So I'm going to do better each and every day. And I promise you, I promise everything. I even pray to the Lord all the time. Now, I mean, I'm trying to turn things around. And I know it's not going to happen overnight. But I guarantee that life will be a whole lot better after I make this transformation. So I pray that everybody have a wonderful evening. Stay blessed, stay focused, and always, always keep God first. I'll talk to y'all later.